chance for Malappuram to change the entire complexion of the game. Facundo Palado, not the best of deliveries. That is certainly not what he was looking for, and their push numbers forward. But Kannur have brought numbers down in defense. Padar has options around, but will wait for some spaces to open up. Rishad taking his time and might lose out to Manoj. Akhil has found some space inside. Facundo could not turn.
It just looks like Facundo's legs are just feeling a bit heavier. He's worked really hard for 85 minutes. That set piece wasn't up to the mark. Him losing possession of the ball isn't just like him. Maybe his legs, he's just feeling it a bit. Needs to calm down, maybe not run too much and let the ball come to him rather than him go to the ball. Malappuram have just managed to just steady the shift. Kannur were getting the ascendancy and creating the better chances in that last 5 minutes. Malappuram just managed to slow down, get a foul in the attacking third, and now are building a bit of momentum going into the last 5 minutes.
Time is running out. 3.5 minutes on the clock. Nitin Madhu on the overlapping run has got the better of Manoj.
Subscribe ചെയ്ത് കാണുന്നവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ subscribe ചെയ്യക്കെ.
Right there at the right position to do the right thing. Almost in a defensive shape himself there, Miguel Corral. Who can be the decisive statement writer in the game? Anything can happen the way the game is going on. You might see a goal flying in any moment.
Miguel Corral is playing every pass, making every tackle, initiating every press from that sideline. He's such an enthusiastic coach. He's got so much energy in him. And he's trying to drive that into his team right into the final minutes of this game. Have a look at a couple of saves there from Mohammad Azhar. The first one here, routine save. The header didn't have too much of pace on it, but he managed to be in the right place at the right time and just parry the ball outside the box. He's done his job well, Mohammad Azhar, for his team. This is the second consecutive good top game he's had for his side, and it'll be Miguel Corral will be really happy that he has a stable goalkeeping option, a number one choice that he can rely on for the rest of the season. Just one mistake I can think of where he came flapping for that ball and Sijin had an open goal to head it into. That's the only mistake, and I think with the two good performances that he's given so far, Mohammad Azhar, we can allow him that one mistake.
A couple of changes waiting at the touchline for both sides. Will there be time enough for them to impact the game? It'll be a free kick. And it is time for Arjun MM and Turnip to come on for Kannur and Malappuram respectively.
Yeah, this boy Arjun, if I'm not mistaken, he was a Trishul Magic player last season. He's a really skillful player. He was one of those players last season for Trishul Magic who was a bright spark in a rather dull season. And if he can bring his creativity onto the pitch, he could make these last moments very difficult for the wing backs of Malappuram FC.
എല്ലാവരും subscribe support ചെയ്യുക.
That's an exciting duel. It's come very late in the game, but nonetheless it's going to be exciting to see how Nitin Madhu handles Akhil.
Looks like some injury concerns for Sandeep S there, but bringing on a defender right now, Tony. Wonder if he's trying to shut shop here and fight for a point, but they're the home side, Malappuram. 30 seconds left on the clock. Wonder how much will be added on. Is there late drama left in the game? That's sportingly given back. board is up. 5 minutes it is for both the sides to try and find a winner here. It has never, ever been a goalless fixture. Malappuram against Kannur. There's never been a clean sheet for
എല്ലാവരും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്ത് 40 സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സ് എത്തിക്കും. ഓക്കെ,
Akhil Pravin there playing a good ball pass with Venkatesh, the referee. Unfortunately, you aren't allowed to use the referee in possession, and he rightfully gives the ball back to Akhil. Abdul Haku on the ball, playing the ball out from the back with Aitor.
That is too heavy a pass, aimed for the man who just came on, Arjun MM. Do you think, Floyd, taking off Asier Gomez in this kind of a game is not really the perfect decision, because he's the one who creates everything for Kannur?
No, I don't think so, because I think it was just protecting him, getting some more minutes into his legs, making sure that he doesn't pick up any injury. Just to note that they are missing Adrian up front, so they wouldn't want to miss two creative players up front. And Nidal Said coming in is a very good addition to this squad. He can play in any position that the coach requires. So I think it's a very shrewd substitution from Manuel Sanchez. And like I said, away from home, you take a point today, stay unbeaten, and work for the next 3 points in the next game. So I think this result so far will suit Kannur Warriors, because they are a team that can build on this unbeaten run away from home and do really well as the games come thick and fast in this SLK Super League Season 2.
That was a hasty clearance under pressure. That'll call upon more pressure on him, Ubaid Sike. A chance for Malappuram, not a great clearance. A shot from the substitute, Tony. But now it might be a chance for Kannur on the other end. Perfect sliding challenge. A very happening phase of the game. It can go either way. Akhil just takes too much time before delivering.
Attacking, crossing, not really Akhil's skill points. He's more of a destructive, combative midfielder. A good shot there from Tony Anthony. Didn't notice his presence on the ground. He looks like a strong, stocky guy with a lot of speed in his legs.
Swami Kannan, he's a fullback playing a winger and now running forward, being the highest man on the pitch. Extraordinary work rate.
Through all that, you have Facundo still battling out, and this time he comes up against Nidal Said. They've got intertwined amongst each other. Nidal, the wily old character, he's not going to allow Facundo to get past him. He knows that he needs to waste at least 30 seconds or 1 minute more to just see this game out.
Was it intentional?
Pardon?
Was he just trying to say it wasn't intentional?
Definitely.
Facundo. Slightly clumsy touch from Rishad Kapoor. Last few minutes of the game. They would just want to make sure they do not make any mistakes now. They've worked hard throughout the game to make sure it is clean at the back. Akhil Pravin taking his time. And now Tony, he stayed up as an attacking player. Tony with the cross in. Slight contact on the back of the head. I thought for a moment he was tracking back from an offside position.
You know, got to give credit to the referee Venkatesh. He's not been, turned by a lot of screaming and shouting by the players in 1v1 situations and duels. He's refereed this game really well. He's controlled the tempo of the game. He's controlled both the coaches on the touchline, especially Miguel Corral, who's been very, very animated. And credit to him that he's kept this game under control. We often talk about the refereeing standards in India, And this is one example of a referee who's controlled the game really well.
ബ്രോ എല്ലാവരും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യട്ടോ എല്ലാവരും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്ത് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക
Just a few more seconds now, certainly. Might be one last chance in the game. John Kennedy. Decision has gone against him. But that should be it, I believe. Kannur Warriors might settle for an away point. And Nicolas Del Monte with the long ball forward, and with that, it is the first ever goalless fixture between Malappuram FC and Kannur Warriors, the first ever draw between them as well, and back-to-back clean sheet for Malappuram. They will be happy that they did not concede and continue to be solid at the back, but Kannur Warriors will be more happy that their unbeaten record away from home continues, as well as a hard-fought away point. That will really be helpful. Both teams move to 4 points after match week 2, and Said Nidal brought on late in the game, could not make too much of an attacking impact, but he did his role pretty well defensively, just marking off, closing down all the chances. John Kennedy could not, of course, get the goal, but Asir Gomez will slightly be disappointed that he did not get a full 90. But again, as Floyd said, it might have been a tactics to protect him for more important games coming up. And of course, we have to give credits to some wonderful saves by Mohammad Azhar, and a praiseworthy performance from the pitch as well under these rainy conditions. And the crowd will be in two minds whether to be happy or sad, but they'll at least cheer that they both are unbeaten.
Yeah, clear emotions there from both sets of supporters. The Ultras Malappuram looking a bit disappointed in that point. Well, as you see, the Kannur Warriors supporters are really elated that they've got a point away from home. They've stayed unbeaten, and they've kept that unbeaten record away from home intact. And with this, they can build on the good performance that they had against the Kombans as well. So 4 points from 2 games for these two teams. I don't think both teams would be disappointed with that, and they can